too often, in schools you try to do, this week you study this, next week you study this, next week you study that.
Yeah.
I'd rather have kids go deeper in things, whether they're designing projects or exploring things, their everyday worlds. Where we see it is much more effective when we run workshops where we ask kids, what inventions do you think would be helpful in your everyday life? Let's see, how would you go about designing something that could be helpful? And we see kids developing everything from a house for their pet hamster with an automatic door and they keep track of when the hamster goes in and out, or putting sensors on their rollerblades to find out how fast they're going on their rollerblades. Kids come up with all types of great inventions that are meaningful in their everyday life and learn a lot of math, science, and engineering in the process. Well, the Computer Clubhouse started with one place, here in Boston. So we started the first clubhouse back in like 1993, and it was based on a true need that we saw. So we started the very first clubhouse when we were testing out some of our new technologies, an early version of the Lego robotics technology. We were trying it out at a local museum. Well, first, I don't think it's just any one thing. I think that mostly is kids want to see that they really can play a role in the world today. And I think a lot of the kids who come to clubhouses have been somewhat alienated and been on the margins. That they don't see themselves as embraced in the big society out there. I think by being able to do creative things with computers, they start to see how they can play a part in the world today. And I think that's the biggest motivator. When they see that, because the computer is still a symbol of the future and the new possibilities. And by them being able to use computers in creative ways, it gives them a new sense of how they can play a role in the world today. Now, of course, in doing that, it's also because they feel a pride in being able to create things, and they work on things that are close to their passions. So I think they come there because they see it as a place where they can build on their passions. At the clubhouses, kids do a lot with using computers to express themselves artistically and with music. And a lot of the kids, these are things that they're passionate about. And they see that at the clubhouse, they can find a way to play out their passions.
Sure.
To be able to create things that they only imagined before it might be possible. If I was doing a school, I would organize the school similar to the way I organize a clubhouse, to allow kids to learn through design experiences, for kids to follow their own interests, for kids to work with others on collaborative projects. I think those core elements of the clubhouse also belong during the school day. Too many people and too many schools still see education as just a process of delivering information to students. And as long as people see education that way, then that's going to be the biggest obstacle. If you bring in new technology, they'll just use new technology to deliver information to students. And I don't think that's where we're going to make the biggest difference in children's lives. It's not about delivering information to children, but giving children the opportunity to design, create, experiment, explore, to express themselves creatively.